The men are being separated from the boys, the same as the girls separated from the women. Talking about tennis, as we look at those who are through to the last two in the Roland Garros, the same as what will be happening in the NBA Finals. Well, for Ali Bottini has been talking, the same as Pascal Sikam also talking. We look at what happened last night in the semi-final of the UEFA Nations League right there in Europe. And what we're going down tonight, it is going to be a tough battle between two great powerhouses in the world of football. My name is Oladapo Kunubi, aka Young Striker 9. You're welcome to Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM, and on your radio set, it is a 93.9 FM. Okay, so we start with tennis on the show this morning before talking NBA or even talking about the mistake a national team made yesterday announcing a player over 50 in the female national team. But French wildcard entry Laure Bozon upset 6th ranked Miriam Dreva 7-6, 6-3 on Wednesday in front of a boisterous and largely partisan crowd at Roland Garros to reach the semi-final of the French Open. Andreeva repeatedly showed her frustration with the crowd as excited fans chanted "Loi, Loi" between points, waved tricolor flags, shouted during play, and even applauded the Russian teenagers' errors. Now let's listen to Loi this morning, who spoke about pressure. She also revealed that that's all she needs to do is to be more focused in her next game, where she's playing a big Coco Golf.
I don't really think about what will be next, the ranking, Wimbledon and everything. I just try to stay focused in this tournament now. I really enjoy everything that I live here on the court and outside the court, so I will see this after. For now, I just have to prepare the match of tomorrow. I just proud of myself because it was really tough for me to go into the semi-final. Every match was really tough. So I'm just proud about how it ends every time, just like I finish the match, and that's it. I'm just proud about what I do on the court. Yeah, I think every player have pressure, Maybe most for French player that play in Roland Garros for sure, but it's also like you have to deal with, because if not, you cannot win any matches. So I just try to do my best about it, and yeah, I have some pressure, but I can deal with it. It's okay. Yeah, for sure, it's really tough to play.
Well, dealing with pressure is the main thing, but talking about another player who also has been dealing with pressure, that is Coco Gauff, who came from a set down of 6-7 to win 6-4, 6-1 against Madison Keys last night to move into the semis of the WTA category of the French Open. She'll be facing Loi Bozon, and well, she's sounding optimistic ahead of that game going down today by 3:30.
I think I played a match in Orange Bowl. I'm pretty sure I was down like 6-1, 5-1 and came back and won the match. So that's one of those memories that always sticks to me. And it's like something I think about. I didn't think about it today, but at times in matches I have thought about that. And, just I've had that in me from a young age. So when times become more difficult, knowing that I can, dig deep in those tough moments. I think just the love to win, the will to win, and yeah, I don't think sometimes it's not something that's taught or anything. It's just, I've always had that in me, and not just in tennis, but in everything. Very competitive person, and, my philosophy is if I can just leave it all out there, then the loss will hurt a lot less, and, regrets of maybe not giving it your all. Yeah, with the fighting spirit, I think it's something that, I've had naturally, but trying to be more positive is something I had to work on. And I'm really happy with how I'm able to reset and be positive and try my best to give, the best mentality to show up. And people from other sports that I've looked up to, Sydney McLaughlin is someone that I really like and look up to in that way. Simone Biles, I think she just pushes herself and to me, that's, crazy because, in tennis we had Rafa and Roger and Novak all pushing each other. But in gymnastics, she kind of doesn't really have anyone. So the fact
Quickly go off, let's see how the statesmen can also, come into big results today against the Loy Boyson. But remember, by 2 p.m. before Loy and Kukagov battle each other, Iga Swiatek will be in action against Arina Sabalenka. Well, remember also last night it was a tough victory for Yannick Sinner against Alexander Bublik. Well, some may call that a stroll in the park, beating Alexander Bublik 6-1, 7-5, 6-love. But for Sinner, it's also a sign of a man who's coming back stronger after the whole drama.
Obviously very happy to be again in the semis here. Is a very special place for me. I felt like today I was very consistent from the back of the court, and I think that paid off a lot throughout the whole match, and I'm very happy. He was serving actually better there. It was a bit more breezy, a bit more windy, so when he was serving with the wind, he was serving very fast. On the other side, I had some chances on 2-all. On 15-30, I missed this forehand there, which can be a very important game. But he raised his confidence level. He mixed up the game a little bit more. He was missing much less. The first set he was struggling with the forehand a little bit. After he was moving much better the speed of it. So he was just more consistent. Drop shots amazing. We know the talent he has. So exactly this. It's very difficult to play against him.
Yannick Sinner speaking after the 3-set victory over Alexander Bublik. But remember, Novak Djokovic also defeated Alexander Zverev. Came from a set down of 4-6 to win 6-3, 6-2, 6-4 to book is a semi-final. Sports World. Remember, the WTA semi-final goes down today, and tomorrow we have the ATP semi-final where Yannick Sinner will be up against Novak Djokovic, and Carlo Alcaraz taking on Lorenzo Musetti. Now, talking about the NBA final playoff. The final is going to be between Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers. So, one from the Western Conference, one from the Eastern Conference. And, starts tomorrow, 1:30 a.m. The players have been talking ahead of the playoff. The Indiana Pacers will begin the NBA Finals as heavy underdogs against the Oklahoma City Thunders. But after the entire playoff run built on being overlooked, they like it that way, and that was what Pascal Siakam said yesterday afternoon while they were having the pre-final interview. Now, according to data, Oklahoma City is currently a 700 favorite to win the finals. In the past 20 years, only the 2018 Golden State Warriors, who were 107-5 against the Cleveland Cavaliers, began a final series as heavier favorite. But it's a familiar territory for Indiana. The Pacers were the underdogs in every game of the second round series against the 64-win Cavs, yet advanced in the 5 games. In the Eastern Conference Finals, the Pacers rallied around the hype and media buzz generated by the New York Knicks to help fuel the series victory. Now, talking about Matt Halliburton with a Pacers, he's also talking about ahead of the final, the first game going down tomorrow morning.
No, I'm excited to be here. Obviously, the finals is a very special thing, and something I've wanted to be a part of, my whole life. And so to be here means the world, and I'm just, taking it all in, soaking it all in, and really excited, for this moment. As far as yesterday, we took off, and I slept the whole plane ride, which I don't normally do. And we landed, and I was ready to get up, and they said we were in Tulsa. We sat there for another hour. Then we took off again and felt like we were in the air again for another hour and a half. We didn't land here until time we land 7, which normally would be 8 back home. So it's a 5-hour travel day. We might as well just travel to Portland or something. But yeah, no, it was a long travel day. But what can you do? You can't. None of us can control the weather. There's worse problems in life. We'll be fine.
Well, Tyrese Ali Button there, and let's just wait to see what happens in the game one of the NBA final. But hey, now let's talk about another update, but away from the NBA final, right? Well, next year's NBA All-Star game will feature some form of a USA team against the rest of the world. The game will take place on 16th February during the 2026 Winter Olympics, which are being broadcast in the United States. And that is coming from the NBA Commissioner, Adam Silver. NBC has regained the rights to show the NBA All-Star game in the US, which will be switched to an afternoon start with Winter Olympic event being broadcast before and after. 9:12 is the time to kick off sports show live on Solutions 93.9 FM. Let's move and talk football.
Sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble pass malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Talking football from the local scene, a lot of people have been asking the question when the Federations Cup final or the President's Federations Cup final will be going down. Well, NFF is yet to confirm. But, well, coach of Kwara United has been talking, and that is Tunde Sani, who says that, he has a date with Destiny when the Harmony Boys battles Abakaliki FC in the 2025 President's Federations Cup final. Sani, a former ABS Ilorin FC gaffer, disclosed that although the Nigeria Football Federation NFF is yet to confirm the date and venue for this year's domestic cup final, he has a compelling desire to lift the trophy. Well, you should also think about Abakaliki FC, most especially a team that can be a banana peel for any team going to lift that title. All right, well, Humble Baba, good morning to you. Adeboje Yusuf, good morning. We'll wait to see what happens in that final. Now, let's talk about the Flamingos of Nigeria. Well, the team will face Canada, France, and Samoa in the Group D at the 2025 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. The draw ceremony for the 9th edition of the competition took place at the Mohammed VI Football Academy in Rabat, Morocco on a Wednesday. Morocco 2025 will be the first edition of the expanded tournament to feature 24 nations. It is also the first edition of the global showpiece to be held in Africa. Now, Bankole Oluwokere of Flamingos will look to better their performance from the previous edition in Dominican Republic, where they exited the competition in the quarter-final stage. Things can be better. We're going to break, and when we come back, we'll talk more football stories. Still kick off sports show.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awene Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Liberty, Okado, Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Awene Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
Happy birthday, Apostle Olayemi Omo Eledumare, the covenant carrier. Many happy returns, long life and prosperity. prosperity.
Happy birthday, Apostle Dr. Layemi Omeledumare, number 1 at Dedupupo. Every 6th day of June is your day. Let's celebrate God's faithfulness in the life of our Father, God's General, a man of destiny, a philanthropist, and a product of God's mercy as he celebrates his birthday. Alongside with our monthly power-packed victorious prayer meeting, Odwa Shegun, with the theme, I am born to reign, from 12 noon on Thursday, 5th to 5 a.m. on Saturday, 7th of June, 2025. The coded day, number 1's birthday, is Friday, 6th of June, with prophetic declaration and blessings at Ibudo Jesus City, behind Eromu Junction. Birthday reception follows on Saturday, 7th of June at Genesis Hall, Challenge, Ibadan, with many gospel artists by 10 a.m. MC of the day, Sheun Ejidokun, Mr. Dilo, and Thanksgiving service also on Sunday, 8th of June at Ibudo Jesus City, behind Eromu Junction, along Ibadan Iwo Expressway. Happy birthday to you, sir. Long life and prosperity.
My guy, you dey feel dull? Body just dey slow like Monday morning. Abeg, no dull yourself. Na boom boom you need. From the first sip, everywhere go clear, your eye go open, your body go ginger. You wan hustle? You wan run am for gym? You dey on the move back to back? Na boom boom go give you the energy to show face steady, sharp, clean, no yawa. Na the energy drink wey dey match your vibe. Streets no dey sleep, and you no suppose slow down. With boom boom, the energy drink wey NAFDAC approve, you dey ready for anything from Naija traffic to late night waka. No gree for dull moments. Boom boom dey, pump am, sip am, make everywhere go boom. You fit get boom boom can energy drink for stores wey dey near you. Boom boom, energy wey sabi, stay on go, party hard.
Abeg, why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now, wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
919 from your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9 FM. Still kickoff sport show. Now, still talking football, and let us talk about female football. We'll continue. Remember, we were talking about the FIFA Under 17 Women's World Cup. Now, let's talk about the Finland women's national team manager apologizing for mistakenly calling up a long-retired 51-year-old for this week's game against Serbia. Now, when submitting the lineup, manager Auti Saarinen mistakenly entered former player Stina Ruskanen instead of 23-year-old Djurgården defender Nani Ruskanen. So now we see there was a mistake. Okay, so maybe because of the last name. So they both have the same surname, but different first names. So that was the reason. Now let's talk about a man who was in the top 4 for Super Eagles of Nigeria at the Unity Cup. He scored a fantastic goal for Nigeria against Jamaica. That is Samuel Chukwueze, who may be leaving AC Milan in the summer. Now, he has opened up on his AC Milan's poor showing and just concluded 2024-2025 Serie A season, saying that change of managers in the middle of the season affected the team's plan and hunger. Well, remember, the Rossoneri finished the season in 8th position, missing out on a place in Europe. The Serie A Giants also failed to make a meaningful impact in the UEFA Champions League and Coppa Italia, although they won the Super Coppa Italiana. But it is what it is. So we move on the show now. Let's talk about the UEFA Nations League. On the show this morning was a man we thought is old, but hey, it's just like Is it old wine in a new bottle or new wine in an old bottle? Cristiano Ronaldo scored the winning goal against Germany in a 2-1 victory. And the UEFA Nations League semi-finals played last night in Germany.
The international scene, Nick Wiltemade makes his international debut. The Stuttgart forward is in the team from the start. Tonight's officials from Slovenia, led by the experienced Slavko Vincic, who was in charge of the Euro 2024 set, hoping that home advantage could count here. That's very clever from Kimmich.
To your opponents, and they're doing that.
Consusa, fleet-footed. Oh, it's brilliant! It's absolutely sparkling! Francisco Conceição rolls back the years, memories of his father scoring against Germany.
Again.
Let's touch your winner for that is again. Nuno Mendes for Cristiano Ronaldo. They keep writing him off. They keep saying he's too old.
Well, they keep saying he's too old, but he will always show up. It's just like Jay-Z that said, keep showing up. Keep showing up. Cristiano Ronaldo there, remember, Portugal won the inaugural edition of the UEFA Nations League. And let's see how far Portugal can. But the team is already in the final. But remember, tonight, Spain and France will clash in the second semi-final in Stuttgart to determine who will take on Portugal in the final. So, that final is going down on Sunday. Jolasho Eri, I can see your message on the platform, which is saying, it seems like I got yesterday's prediction. Help me check. Go back and check yourself. Okay. And, okay, because your account has been hacked. Okay. So, let's wait. We'll see what we can do. But, anyways, Spain 1, France 3. Okay. All right, Humble Baba is saying Spain 2, France 3. Keep up the good work. Watching you live from Washington State. All right, thank you very much, guys. We'll have to go check all your scorecards on the show. I will go. That should be after the show to check your all your predictions. Now let's talk more about national teams before talking transfer stories this morning, where Brazil must help forward Vinicius Junior rediscover the form he has displayed at Real Madrid. The new national team coach, Carlo Ancelotti, has made this known. Ancelotti, who guided the Spanish giant to several titles alongside the Brazilian forward, including 2 Champions League triumphs and 2 La Liga crowns, said that his unique ability to unsettle opposing defenses made him a vital asset. Vinicius made his World Cup debut in Qatar in 2022 and has been regular during their qualifying campaign for the 2026 tournament. However, he has struggled for form with the national team falling short of his usual standards at Real Madrid. Now, a man may be on his way out of Manchester City. The handwriting is already on the wall. It's just a matter of the team that can come up with a better offer, and that is Jack Grealish of Manchester City. Well, for Manchester City, Jack Grealish may be saying goodbyes to the team, as expected to be left out of the squad for the Club World Cup. City are yet to submit their final 35-man squad ahead of the tournament in the US, but as it stands, the England international will not be part of next week's travelling party. That's according to updates we are getting now. Talking more transfer updates on the show. Chelsea have completed a £30 million signing of Ipswich striker Liam Delap. The 22-year-old has signed a contract at Stamford Bridge until 2031. Now for Al Hilal, they have confirmed the appointment of Simon Inzaghi as a new head coach. Inzaghi signed a 2-year contract worth a reported salary of 21.9 million pounds, approximately 26 million euros per season. And if you check the time right now, it is 9:26. Not about how much Inzaghi will be bringing, but I always say that you're as good as your last job. But looking at the last job of Inzaghi in the final of the UEFA Champions League, I don't think it really speaks well for him moving to the Saudi Pro League. But it is what it is. If you know what you want to do and you know how to do it, yeah, you can do it better. Things can also change. All right, well, we say congratulations to Martin. Russell Martin has been appointed as a Rangers coach in Scotland. Well, this will be the convenient point to say goodbye on the show, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with the sports wizard, Ganzi. But right now, FEIVA Oloruntola is coming on board. I don't know how many Muslim friends you have, FEIVA. Are you happy that Ileya is tomorrow?
Happy.
You're feeling good?
I'm extremely happy.
Okay.
Number one, it's my off day.
Wow.
Like in months or in the past holidays that were declared. Tomorrow is going to be like the first time I'm going to enjoy like that kind of public holiday without coming to work.
Okay.
Yes. So yes.
I think everything is working in your favor right now, just like your name.
Yeah, my name is unique.
Okay.
It's a unique name. So you have to you can adopt it actually.
Okay. So
yeah.
Maybe Fubara can be favored. Remember the picture that trended 2 days ago? Fubara with Mr. President. And a lot of people have been, shouting maybe.
Why are you not even talking about our own very Pastor Bakari?
Okay, yeah, he was, that's still an APC member. He keeps giving his thought. He made it clear yesterday that all he wants is a good Nigeria.
The fact that he would never actually see Mr. President as his president. So
Peter Obi said the same thing, and they met in Italy during the.
Italy was it Italy?
Yeah, that was at the Vatican during the inauguration of the new Pope.
He just went there for this. He just went there for that. It's not because of his allegation. A lot of
everybody's going to be fine, and I know you're going to talk more about that and from the dailies.
Physical drama, but then things are expensive, though.
Yeah, things like Ram. Okay, Ram or Abaya.
That one,
Ram and Abaya.
And then Moko has, collapsed. Pepper is expensive.
That's another one. But it's also a lesson for us as a nation that we don't depend on one state to keep producing.
Can
Everybody,
that ever work?
It can. It depends on the plans of the government, non-governmental organizations, individuals to say. Okay, so I was discussing with someone yesterday saying that, here in Southwest, I can't say we are lazy, but I feel we depend more from people in the North for what we consume. So maybe if we can do more of production, more of planting, more of agriculture, we can, all this pressure can be reduced from the Northerners. But more discussions will be coming up in the next few seconds from the dailies coming up right now. FEIVA Oloruntola and Comrade Adeyodeji Ajishokwe. This is Babari by Dre Sticks. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. Like we always say, keep doing sports and stay safe. Good morning!